pers- specialized personnel and manpower, and also generate employment. Sheep recycling. Sheep recycling is a type of sheep disposal involving the breaking up of sheep for either a source of spare parts which can be sold for reuse or for extraction of scrap steel. Modern ships have a lifespan of 25 to 30 years before refitting, repair, corrosion, metal fatigue, and a lack of parts render them uneconomical to run. Ship recycling allows the materials from the ship, especially steel and equipment on board, to be made into new products. Ship recycling is currently the best way to dispose of a ship. In Nigeria, there are no ship recycling activities, despite the high numbers of scrap ships and the wreck that adorns our coastal and inland waterways. This constitutes navigational hazards as well as threats to safer shipping and cleaner waters. This development has created a situation where vessels for scrapping anywhere in Africa are towed to Asia with their huge attendant costs. Ironically, the high number of shipwrecks and scrap in Nigerian waterways can provide reasonable based feedstock for the sea plants, as well as offer huge financial prospects to the shipping, manufacturing, agriculture, and service industry. The defunct thirsty company, DSC Alajer, was a big consumer of steel scrap for our furnace. To make ship recycling economically viable, the government will need to support the development of identified shipyards in the country to be equipped to be able to carry out ship breaking, taking into consideration international regulations. Internationally, reputable ship-breaking companies and yards can be identified and invited to partner with local shipyards on this. Ship companies, steel companies like DSC can also be encouraged to engage scrap owners and ship-breaking yard for the acquisition, breaking and supply of the scrap to them on agreed terms. These shipwrecks can provide scrap metals which can be processed to produce ingots and billets. These act as feedstock to other steel plants such as Oshogbo rolling mines for the production of profiles, rod mighty, and high tensor. Ripped bar from billets, etc., and also to Ajaokuta Steel Company for the production of steel plates and other profiles, principally used in the shipwrecking, construction, mining, and engineering industries. Creation of shipbreaking and recycling industries also means more port call dues to vessels which will come to receive the steel to be exported. This will also lead to increased revenue for the government from taxes and levies paid at the port and by the shipwrecking yard for their operation. These altogether will add a significant input to Nigeria's economy. In 2009, Maria Seraf of the World Bank reported that in Bangladesh, one could make an average of approximately $920,000 from breaking and recycling just one Panama's oil tanker with 80,000 deadweight tonnage. DWT. According to a report by the International Maritime Organization, IMO, the shipbreaking industry in Bangladesh generated an average of $770 million worth of output annually between 2010 and 2015. The industry provided between 25,000 and 40,000 full-time jobs, ranging from management and administrative roles to technical and supporting jobs. A vibrant ship recycling sector in Nigeria would help to revamp the steel industry, which would drive industrialization and create jobs for our teeming population, simultaneously reducing navigational hazard on our waterways, creating a cleaner maritime environment, and contributing tremendously to the economic development of the country. Conclusion. The economic impact of a sector, though often measured by the level of economic activity of that sector, by the value it adds to the national GDP and employment generation. It is not only restricted to its specific economic activities, but also includes its impact on other aspects of the economy, such as its effect in the facilitation of trade and commerce, revenue generation, and availability of finance, and the enhancement of industrial growth and development. In that vein, it is clear that ship manufacturing, maintenance, and recycling are the and competitive of the maritime industry, whose role in growing the nation's GDP should not be a total overhaul of this critical sector will make them more contributory to sustainable economic development in other sector of the economy. This was a paper presented at the 6th Annual Conference and Annual General Meeting of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, MENA Division, on the 24th of October 2017, exploring entrepreneurial opportunities in the Nigerian maritime industry. Small and medium enterprise (SMEs) occupy a place of pride in virtually every country or state, significant role in the development and growth of various economies. They have aptly been referred to as the engine of growth and catalyst for socio-economic transformation of any country. SMEs present a veritable vehicle for generation and poverty reduction, as well as the development of entrepreneurial capabilities. National governments have been making efforts towards providing for sustainable growth and development of the economy through private sector-led initiative. However, one area of attracting increasing global attention in the quest for private sector-led development is entrepreneurship in the maritime and shipping industry sector. The Nigerian maritime industry. The maritime industry occupies a very prominent position in the economies of nations all over the world. The industry, in a strict sense, embraces all business activities which take place within the maritime environment. These include offshore economic activities such as fishing, salvage, towage, underwater resource exploitation and extraction, and offshore economic activities in ports, shipping activities, ship construction, repair, and maintenance. The Nigerian maritime industry is a crucial sector of the Nigerian economy, especially as an oil-producing and exporting country, as well as a consumer nation. The country is a large market for foreign goods owing to its population in this regard. In this regard, the maritime industry holds the key to the nation's growth and development in terms of job creation, offering entrepreneurs a large variety of business opportunities, which cut across the following: shipping, ship owners and operators, ownership operations and or management vessels, ship agencies, the coordination of the needs and requirements of the vessels when they are at port, e.g., arranging from vessel repair, loading and unloading of goods, shipbroking and chartering services, the middleman between ship owners and charterers for the use of ship to transport goods, or between buyers and sellers for the sales or purchase of ship management services. They act as a third party to help ship owners manage or operate their ships. Management responsibilities depend on the contract signed between ship owners and ship management companies, which can range from simply providing a crew for the ship to full management responsibilities like commercial operations and technical maintenance. Maritime services, logistics and support services, freight forwarding. These are intermediaries between importers and exporters whose job is to seek out and coordinate the most cost-effective and suitable method to transport goods between locations. Technical services. Classification societies. These are organizations that establish and apply technical standards on the design, construction, and survey of marine-related facilities like ship and offshore structures. Facilities that have been designed and built to the rules of a society may apply for of classification from that society. Marine surveying services. These are professionals who carry out inspections and examinations of vessels to ensure that their construction, machinery, equipment, and cargo meet government classification society and international maritime regulations. Commercial services, maritime legal services, provide legal advice and representation, support to maritime companies on shipping finances, and other shipping-related matters. This can include helping clients to settle disputes on contractual agreements or liability for losses sustained at sea, maritime insurance, reinsurance, and P&I. This offer maritime company.
The first lady of Asein Angel Osariemen, times are coming. It's not time for Her Excellency the First Lady of Asein, Mrs. Betsy Osariemen, to send a peace dream to the world record holder, Angel Osariemen. Make some noise! By so doing, I want to hand over the microphone to our First Lady to give us some, excuse me please, to give us a very brief remark on Angel Osariemen. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, calm down, calm down, calm down. Everyone calm down, calm down. Okay, Shushu, use the microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, please sit down, sit down. The first lady wants to speak, please be calm and sit down. Everyone, please. Official media personnel are allowed to stay at the front, please. Security men, please help us to coordinate the crowd. Please be calm. Sit down and be calm.